Hi everyone, welcome, people. Let's wait a minute. Okay, now we can start. Hi everyone, I'm Peter from Peter English Podcast, and this is my new picture in picture storytelling episode from Viera's universe. Yes, people, I'm going to read you chapter 11 of season 3 of my novel, The Vampire Girl Diary. It's called Tears, Cleavage, and a £1,000,000 idea. Viera takes over the Blackthor family. It will be fun. This episode of my podcast, it's all about Viera, as you know, as you can see, because this is picture in picture, and this is my own story about Viera the Vampire Girl, and it's about Viera's business meeting with the Blackthorn family, with her allies, and she wanted to present her business plan about her dark organization. It will be fun, and we can start with the official slogan. Learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone. Okay, people, we can start. I think that now it's everything okay, everything is working, and let's start reading. Okay, people, let's start. Can you see it? Yes, you can. We can start in 3, 2, 1, go! Chapter 11. Chapter 11 of Season 3, Tears, Cleavage, and a £1,000,000 idea. Viera takes over the Blackthorn family. Viera's diary entry. Girl, you really have to do well now. You have to seduce the investors for your new startup, for your life's dream, for the founding the dark organization desperately needs. I hope the neckline on this black dress is deep enough. I have to catch the eyes of the whole family, especially the male side of the Blackthorn family. Well, girl, in this black dress with these black heels, you really do look sexy. Just add both gothic makeup, a seductive parfum, a cute little smile, and off you go. Time to do business. There, the vampire girl encouraged herself in the mirror of the Blackthorn family's castle bathroom, nervous like a dog. The Blackthorn family, the wealthiest vampire aristocrats in the United Kingdom, were indeed Vera's closest allies, but when it came to business, they knew no mercy. Vera's business plan, the dark organization, had to make a profit. Her last project ended in complete disaster. A strong investor with a nose for business was supposed to secure the viability of Viera's life project. When she finally felt ready to present her business plan, she headed to the office where the family was already seated at the desk waiting for Viera's presentation. Where is that brat? Just because we're her allies doesn't mean we'll eat out of her hand when it comes to business, complained Lady Seraphina, who had the experience and talent to keep the family business running. Only thanks to her intellect and the entire family not ended up on the street. Her foolish husband and naive son had never cared about business matters. I heard Viera really put effort into herself this time. I honestly can't wait to see her. I want to feast my eyes on her, drawled Lord Alistair Blackthor, imagining Viera's beauty, which immediately enraged his wife, Lady Seraphina. Will you shut up, you godless fool? You scoundrel, you dog. All you do is dream about that brat. I'm not enough for you anymore. I'm prettier than that arrogant little madam and far more experienced in life. Her son Edmund quickly calmed her down when he reminded her who she was shouting about. But mother, not so loud. That arrogant bad as you so nicely call her is our boss, our goddess, whom we must worship. She could destroy us with those beautiful eyes of hers. The Seraphina only rolled her eyes in anger. In anger, another idiot, my useless son, bewitched by the witch. She's lucky she possesses unimaginable power, the kind we can't even dream of. For you two, her pretty eyes are enough. Shame on both of you. This is about our body, you fools. Her son Edmund suddenly interrupted her. Mother, you'd better quiet down quickly. She's coming. God, am I beautiful enough? For the heaven's sake, I can't even open my mouth. It will be humiliating when they see me this nervous. Girl, pull yourself together. Damn it, this isn't helping at all. I'm even more nervous. My legs are shaking. I'm sweating like a cow. I'm their boss, their goddess. I have to show my power, but I feel like a fresh high school graduate applying for a cleaning job. God help me. Vera was panicking, extremely nervous, when suddenly a familiar voice spoke, her dark self. Hey Kitty, why the nerves? You look sexy. Let me do the job for you. I'll turn your very boring business plan into real entertainment. Vera immediately sent her to hell. Get lost, you little pest. You're the last thing I need right now. I want to enjoy this moment. We found hints from you. So crawl back where you came from. The dark self replied, as you command, your highness. I'm going. If you need anything, just call, ring me. Her dark self vanished as quickly as it appeared. When Vera was just about to open the door, she told herself, break a leg, girl. Nervous like a dog, Vera entered the office and immediately captured the attention of the male part of the family with her beauty, much to Lady Seraphina's anger and helplessness. Lord Alistair and his son Edmund openly feasted their eyes on Vera's neckline, her decollage, or how I can read it, hypnotizing them completely. Vera felt more humiliated than ever before. Lord Alistair, smiling widely, greeted her warmly. Welcome, Miss Vera. It's clear you put effort into your presentation. One can see how much you care about your project. Don't be so nervous, young lady. You look like a princess, a fairy queen on a warm summer night. His wife immediately silenced him with a sour look and interrupted. Will you shut up, you pig, you scoundrel? Can't you see how hard this poor girl is trying to fulfill her dream, and you're humiliating her like a typical man with your slimy, stupid tongue? Welcome, my child. Don't pay attention to these rascals. Don't cry. I know how much project. Uh, I know how much your project means to you. Now inhale, exhale, and begin. Vera became emotional and burst into tears. Her makeup smudged, but her plan worked perfectly. 5 stars out of 5. She captured the attention of the man and awakened the maternal instincts of Lady Seraphina, the holder of the 99% of the Blackthorn family's IQ. Mm, I'm I'm sorry. This is definitely not how your boss should behave during a business meeting. I deeply apologize. Vera sobbed in shame, her legs trembling. Lady Seraphina tried to comfort her. She found Vera's behavior very sympathetic. It reminded her of her own youth. It's all right, my child. You remind me so much of myself when I was a young vampire. Those were the days. Calm down and begin whenever you're ready. Vera took a breath, encouraged herself loudly, and began. Honored Blackthorn family, I present to you the business plan of the Dark Organization. My startup house goal is to provide care for supernatural beings living among humans and to teach the English language, the world language, through which all supernatural beings can gain a future in human society. However, my company needs to earn money. Vera presented the entire project. We found the slightest problem, like a truly talented CEO. She explained that the main business would be the vampire agency for lonely people, a project in which Vera and her beautiful vampire ladies would provide non-physical companionship for any vampire or human who feels lonely at a rate of £60 per hour. The vampire performing the service keeps uh, £20 and the rest goes to the company account. Werewolves would work as security, and her family's castle in Slovakia could serve as a fun vampire park, which could earn enormous money. And at the end of her presentation, Lady Seraphina applauded emotionally. Excellent project, my child. Excellent and brilliant at the same time. Nowadays, everyone feels lonely. An agency for lonely people, wearable security, and a fun vampire park all sound truly wonderful. We can show our world in a positive light. From me, you advance. This project impressed me immediately. I'm sending the investment deposit to the company account right now. You will have 51% of the company. Another 20% mm, of the profit goes into our pockets, and we leave the crumbs to the council, which will be elected democratically. You hold 51% of the votes. Take it while you can. Vera burst into tears of joy and ran to hug Lady Seraphina. Lord Alistair and his son Edmund agreed on one thing: the face, the boss, and the goddess of the dark organization is our Viera. Your beauty, natural charm, and empathy will attract more investors and enormous profits. I knew that Kitty had talent. Lady Seraphina only smiled sourly. Will you shut up? You've given her enough admiration already. Kids, if I may call you that, one more thing. Our dark organization needs proper marketing. I've just been kicked in the backside by an excellent business idea. I'm going to create a professional studio podcast and entirely in English, thanks to which I'll gain fame and popularity. It will be my own reality show about my life as a vampire and about the dark organization. It will be called the Dark Organization Podcast. I need funding for a professional podcast studio. No, I don't want to enter building. I just need the electronics and a quiet room necessary for YouTube live streams. Lady Seraphina, I need additional financial resources. What do you think? Vera was struck. Vera was struck by a muse and mainly by a brilliant idea for great marketing for her dark organization. Lady Seraphina, even more moved, cried out with joy, "My darling, you're a genius. Here is my written promise to buy your castle in Slovakia if our startup launches successfully. The money is already in your account. Go! But you'll need a professional photographer to take care of the social media. I'll arrange that. Now, quickly, run to your boyfriend. Enjoy your day off. I'll pay you for the work day. Now go." Vera quickly transformed into a bat and flew off to her boyfriend to tell him the good news. He was listening to English podcasts when Vera suddenly appeared out of nowhere saying, "Kitten, I have good news. I've got money in my pocket. My business plan got the green light. Yippee!" Peter nearly had a heart attack from the shock. "I knew it, girl. I knew you had it in you. Here, take 60 pounds for the development of your business. Show me what you can do." Peter said this with a mischievous grin under his mustache. Vera's eyes sparkled with joy as she counted her first earnings. With a cheeky smile, she told him, "Kitten, remember, no touching. I'm at work now." Vera quickly took Peter outside to the park and openly told him things she would never normally say so easily. Peter also explained his views and opinions about the relationship, saying, "Sweetheart, I'd be happy if we could be best friends. If we could be best friends as well, not just lovers in our serious relationship." Vera only smiled at him and said, "Keep dreaming, handsome. I'm the boss here. Don't worry. It was just a joke. I've just realized I love being your best friend within our serious relationship. We're going to talk more. That's an order. Not because you want it, but because I actually like the idea." After her day off, Vera was contacted by a courier with her new electronics needed for recording the podcast, and soon after, a professional photographer for social media needs. Lady Seraphina also contacted her quickly. My child, I found a free room in our castle for recording your new podcast. No one will disturb you there. I also bought you the electronics needed for recording a professional podcast and the photographer necessary for running the social media. Of course, you will continue working in the bar with the family until our startup reaches high profit. Best of luck, young lady." The emotional Viera could only manage through tears. "Thank you. To be continued." Okay, people. That was really quick and fast reading. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. But I was so emotional during this chapter because this chapter 11 was really emotional, wasn't it? Okay, people, I want to stream for 15 minutes and Bob's your uncle because you don't like long streams, don't you? But don't worry. I think that's it, people. You can find me, I mean, Peter's English Podcast and my Viera story on my Wattpad account and on my website, petersenglishpodcast.com. I'm still feeling like radio, like a radio presenter in professional radio, but perfect. My new microphone mic is perfect. But people, okay, thank you for watching. Thank you for following. This is the end of this chapter 11 of season 3 of my podcast, and this is the end of this live stream. I want to read you my slogan and Bob's your uncle, and we can end. Learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone. Okay, people, that's it. Bye bye.